shot, kid. I think you got him.
Right guys, before we start counting down from 5 to 1, I just want to say that it was pretty hard to choose in, at the very start of this countdown. And I also want to say, if you disagree with my opinions on who the best, well, my favourite protagonist is in the GTA series, be sure to put yours in the comment section below. And I'll look at them and I'll like go, oh, I like that, and then I'll be like, just don't pick Claude. Nah, I'm kidding. You can pick who you want to. But yeah, I decided to do this, because I do so much GTA stuff. I mean, why not? I'm going to do another list as well, maybe in the future, probably in the near future anyway, about other separate characters who are my favourite. But anyway, let's get going. Number 5, Trevor Phillips. Trevor Phillips, the man who has a perfect childhood. He had lovely parents, didn't abuse him whatsoever. Okay, I'll stop. Trevor is by far the most fucked up GTA protagonist ever. By far. There's no other character that has been fucked up. Personally, in every GTA, there's been a character, not yourself, before GTA 5 anyway, in Trevor Phillips' case. There's been characters who have been, like, really scarily insane. But Trevor actually was frightening. He was really scary on occasion, and he was really fucked up when it comes to like fucking things, like literal teddy bears. That really creeped me out a lot. But I think that is Trevor. That's what makes him different to the other characters, and that's why he's on this list. He's not a number 1 or insanely high or nothing, but he did beat other characters such as Tony. That's another thing I forgot to mention. At the start of this video, when you see all the screenshots of the characters, not all of them will be on this list. I just didn't want to make it that obvious. I know people like note that stuff and stuff. But yeah, Trevor Phillips, number 5. He's crazy, and we love him for it. Okay, on to number 4. Number 4, Franklin Clinton. Now, this was probably one of the hardest choices I had to make during this list, trust me, and I really was surprised how much I enjoyed this character a lot. I didn't expect me to as much. Franklin Clinton is taking the number 4 spot as my top 5 GTA favourite protagonist, or favourite GTA protagonist. There was something about Franklin. At the start of the game, I thought he was just going to be like CJ, even though I love CJ. I wasn't, when I watched the trailers for the characters for GTA 5, I definitely thought Michael would be my favourite. Then Trevor, then Franklin, but it was the complete opposite. I actually liked Michael, but nowhere near as much as I was expecting. I enjoyed Trevor, again, not as much as I was expecting. And Franklin randomly decided to I loved him so much. I think the main reason why is because at the start, he was kind of just, following orders. But then, near the end of the game, he became kind of in charge of both Michael and Trevor, because they became idiots trying to kill each other all the time. And Franklin was kind of like the man in the family there, while we're just a bunch of bitches fighting each other. And I think that he definitely evolved more as a character than Michael and Trevor, in my opinion anyway. I definitely thought Michael became much more of an arsehole, even Trevor as well. He definitely became, they were really, I mean, all GTA characters, everyone in GTA is a bad person. Everyone. They say Trevor's like psychotic. I think everyone in GTA has some form of illness. I mean, come on, every single person in the GTA universe is crazy. There's not one innocent person. They've always done a crime, which is something which is quite, funny to take note of. It's like the world's completely fucked up in GTA land. But yeah, Franklin's personality was funny. Some of his missions were hysterical, like the one where he could talk to dogs. I didn't know what was going on there. It was like some paranormal activity shit where he could speak to dogs. Spoiler, but that is a funny as fuck mission. Some of it, he did remind me a lot of CJ, but he didn't. The only problem with Franklin, there was some things. I did think Lamar would have made a great protagonist. He was actually going to be the protagonist, which is a fun fact to know in the beta, or beta. Lamar was Lamar was an idiot, but yeah, Franklin's taking the number 4 spot as one of my favourite GTA protagonists, and now on to number 3. Number 3, Carl Johnson, otherwise known as CJ. Yes, Carl Johnson is legendary in my eyes. Out of all the GTA characters, Carl has got some of the funniest quotes ever. Seriously, I'm gonna post the link in the description. You need to this is quotes from this guy. He is by far one of the funniest protagonists in GTA. Some of the cutscenes is just hilarious. CJ is, I mean, in the past GTA games, the characters, main characters didn't really evolve as much as the new ones because Rockstar got really into story and stuff. But CJ, he seemed really kind of like Franklin, at the bottom, and he wants to work his way up. But he was extremely loyal. That's one thing. He was really, really loyal. And he was generally just badass, especially at the start. He just seemed some like gangbanger dude, just going around. But as the game goes on in San Andreas, he becomes more like, involved with stuff. He starts running a casino and a garage and does all, you're doing like little gang shootouts at the start of the game. Before you know it, you're stealing freaking jets and CJ's going, surprise motherfuckers, like blowing people up. Out of everyone, CJ's also been the most customizable character as well. He's had the most, you could get weight, you could go fat, and what was really awesome is that if CJ got fat or skinny, he would actually change his voice and how he acted, and some of them are so funny. I'm not kidding you. You need to look in the description. I'll leave it in the description. You can just watch some quotes and stuff. Well, listen to them. But yeah, CJ, I think when I was younger, it was really hard to decide who was my favourite. It was between him and, I'm not going to say the name because that'll spoil the video. But yeah, CJ, great character. You haven't played San Andreas, you need to play it. It's my favourite game ever. That's no joke either. San Andreas is my favourite game ever made. Just because I played it so much as a kid. It's just like fucking awesome. But yeah, on to number 2. An immigrant from Serbia. Number 2, Niko Bellic.
Hooray! That's the spirit.
The epitome of badassery in the GTA universe. Well, this GTA universe, the next generation one. Niko is in the 2nd place spot. He was so close to the first one, which, in my eyes, the number 1 can never be beaten, in my opinion. But Niko is probably the most loyal character in any GTA ever, in my eyes, because, well, Trevor was loyal, but Niko really cared about his family a lot. Especially his cousin. There's one ending in GTA 4 I won't spoil, but it's both of them are extremely fucked up. But there's one of them which is just really bad. Not like bad in really bad story-wise, but yeah. Niko also had like it's his personality. He was extremely serious on some occasions, but his sarcasm and his humour was so funny at times. I laugh. The cutscenes in GTA 4 with Niko, every time Niko is in a cutscene, I laugh. Even in GTA 5 when they mentioned Niko, I was so happy when they mentioned him that he's living a happy life as well. I was really happy. I was happy for that. That's another thing. Niko is one of the only GTA characters who wants to live happily. He doesn't want to do crime and murder people. He wants to live a happy life with no stress, with his family. And he kind of deserves happiness because his life is fucked, especially at the start when you learn about his past. He had a fucked up war where he walked into like a town or village. I can't really remember. And like his friends were murdered. That was fucked up. Yeah, I think Niko is it's really hard to decide. Trevor was extremely badass. I mean, loads of GTA characters are badass. They all are. Come on. But Niko, I don't know what it was. I got really involved with the story. A lot of people did. A lot of people hated Niko for some bizarre reason. I have no idea why. But yeah, Niko, in my opinion, is just a great character. If you haven't played GTA 4 story-wise, I know a lot of people did because they just like thought it was shit. Give it a chance. Niko is just awesome. He's not boring like some people say. He's got GTA 4 starts out slow, and then as you start going, it becomes, you get really involved in the story. And he is a badass character. I mean, he breaks someone's arm with one hand, for God's sake. He's fucking awesome. But yeah, let's move on to number 1. And I think a lot of people are going to agree with this, and if you don't, I will murder you. No, I won't. Alright, let's go. It's number 1. Finally, number 1. The man himself. The king of Vice City in Florida. Otherwise known as the Harwood Butcher. Murdering 11 people with his bare hands. Ladies and gentlemen.
Tommy Vercetti! Remember the name!
Yes. Tommy Vercetti is not only one of my favourite GTA protagonist of all time, he's also one of my favourite video game characters ever. Tommy Vercetti, there's been a badass, there's been Tony Montana, and then there's been freaking Tommy Vercetti. Tommy Vercetti, if he says don't fuck with him, you don't fuck with him. He will murder you. He is and will always be the best GTA protagonist ever. No one comes close apart from Niko. Tommy Vercetti, voiced by Ray Liotta, which is another bonus, is just the most in-charge character of the GTA universe ever. Similar to Trevor in a way, but just he's so in charge. He is the boss. And he has some of the best quotes ever, the funniest lines ever. He is one of the best GTA characters, if not the best character in GTA history. That is no lie, you need to. I'm gonna literally put in the description links to his quote, showing how epic this character is. So yo guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I've been making this over the last few days, by the way, so that's why there hasn't been any videos. But yeah, I'm gonna get this uploaded now, hopefully when it's done. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the countdown. Be sure to put your favourites in the comments below and I'll look at them. And I'll see you in new videos to come. Bye bye.
So Tommy, what was the big plan? You think I just take the fake cash, save face, and run away with my tail between my legs?
No. I just wanted to piss you off before I kill you.